Hello, everyone. Thought I would tell you about the craziest claim situation, or one of the craziest claim situations that I've ever come across. This one happens to be with auto insurance. And we had a client who had been with us for, I don't know, 10, 12 years. And when his daughter got of age to be able to drive, started her a policy as well. And she had her policy for about a week. And she pulled up to a stoplight and right behind somebody else. And the light turns green. And she starts to proceed forward and then hits her brakes pretty abruptly when she realizes the car in front of her wasn't moving, and literally taps the bumper. Didn't scratch the bumper, didn't dent the bumper, didn't do anything, but just taps the bumper of the vehicle in front of her. So she sits there for a second or two, and then she puts her vehicle in park, and then she goes up to check on this gentleman. And this gentleman was in his late 80s, and what had happened was he had a heart attack sitting at the light waiting for the light to turn, and had the forethought to be able to put it in park, so his car didn't start rolling when he had the heart attack. But sadly, he passed away. But this young girl, of course, was in a panic of sorts, and she ends up calling the police, and the police come out and they do the report. And I mean, obviously, she didn't cause this gentleman to pass away, but so we had a situation where there was a claim with no property damage, but a death claim. And it was a very unique situation. Like I said, this is something that I've only come across it once in the 25 years that I've been doing this. But so what ended up happening is there were many people that were encouraging the widow of this gentleman to file a lawsuit against this young girl. And this girl was already kind of torn up and it was just kind of a shock to her. Anyway, it was kind of in limbo until a few days after the funeral. The young girl actually attended the funeral. Anyway, long story short, the widow had an opportunity to meet this young lady and gives her a big hug, and basically indicates that they weren't going to proceed forward any further. But the insurance company did pay out. There's sometimes a courtesy payment that they can do that help offset some of the funeral expenses. But anyway, it all ended okay. I mean, obviously, for the young lady, not so much for the older gentleman, but it was his time, and it's just a part of life. But anyway, just kind of a very unique claim situation that you don't run into. But when you think that the insurance companies and the people that are involved are not human beings or acting with any kind of kindness, there was a bunch of kindness and compassion that occurred during this entire process, which was kind of nice to see, not only from the insurance company, but from the individuals involved, because there could have been people that could have been greedy that would have said, well, you hit my husband's car. I mean, I think they even ticketed the young lady for tapping the bumper. But at the end of the day, all's well that ends well. But anyway, unique claim situation. Have a good one.